This is the Grego Channel, news and commentary. When it comes to oil, the world is in big trouble, and most people are totally unaware. You may have noticed that gasoline prices have risen substantially in the past 12 months. Maybe today you can blame some of those price increases on inflation, but the shocking truth is that world oil production is on the decline as oil reserves are continually being depleted as the world consumes about 97 million barrels of oil per day. Think about that. The world burns through nearly 100 million barrels of oil every single day, and the United States is responsible for about 18 million of those barrels of oil per day. Think of the main four methods we use to extract oil. Number one, conventional drilling on land into large oil reserves, which produces a lot of oil for the investment and effort. Number two, fracking, which produces fewer barrels for the investment with faster depleting reserves. Number three, the Canadian oil sands, also known as the tar sands, where oil is extracted by open pit mining oily, sandy earth, most of it found in Alberta, Canada, where they're destroying their once beautiful forest lands and natural habitats. Number four, deep water drilling into reserves under the seabed, which is extremely costly and dangerous. If we could extract enough oil on land from large reserves, maybe we wouldn't have to frack or dig up big chunks of Canada or venture out into deep waters. Because oil is the lifeblood of industry, transportation, and the economy, once demand for oil surpasses total production capabilities, our way of life will change in ways we can only imagine. And that time is coming much sooner than you might think. We could be experiencing shortages and much higher oil and gas prices in the next 1 to 5 years. And our way of life could be much different and much more difficult in less than 10 or 15 years. The United States peaked in conventional oil production in 1971 when we produced up to 10 million barrels of oil per day, which has declined to about 5 million barrels of oil per day by 2008. Since 2008, an insane amount of fracking has brought us back up to nearly 11 million barrels of oil per day. But now, fracking has peaked, and the rate of decline in fracking appears to be happening alarmingly fast. The global decline in oil production that has likely now begun is being called the energy cliff. The predicament we face will not be resolved with solar panels, wind turbines, and electric cars. And by the way, those so-called green energy alternatives require a lot of petroleum-based energy to create them in the first place. The question is not, are we running out of oil? The real question is, are we running out of cheap, abundant oil? And the answer to that is yes. And we are now approaching the energy cliff. So, happy motoring while you still can. Thumbs up, please, and thanks for watching.